Hello. In this unit, we are going to look at John Dryden's interpretation of classical ideas. So, before we go to what John Dryden thought about the classical age and the tenets of classical criticism, let's have a look at his background and his literary side. So, here we have John Dryden for you. And in fact, he is synonymous to the age of neoclassicism, which had England in its sway the entire 17th century. So, John Dryden, as you can see, was born in the year 1631 and he passed on in 1700. He was an English poet, literary critic, translator, and playwright, and he was also England's very first poet laureate. He was appointed to this position in the year 1668. In fact, he hugely dominated the literary life of Restoration England, and that is why, in the history of English literature, this age is also called the Age of Dryden. So great was his influence. His greatest achievements were in satiric verse, which he made very popular. At the same time, he also established the heroic couplet as a standard form of English poetry. He was also the founder of the modern prose style. He was called the father of English criticism by Dr. Samuel Johnson, and in fact, critics believe that he was the one to have inaugurated the era of descriptive and historical criticism. So that was a little about John Dryden, the man. And now let's look at, mm, yes, Dryden's views on classical criticism and the classical ideas of criticism. So, Dryden is best known as a critic, he's best known for his critical work, Essay on Dramatic Poesy. And this is the work which best reflects his views on classical ideas. Now, the structure of this essay is very interesting, and his the fact that he is influenced to a great extent by classical criticism is evident in the fact that the structure of this essay is exactly like the structure of Plato's Republic. The whole essay is in the form of a dialogue. And this conversation, this exchange of ideas and opinions happens amongst four characters, four men who are giving their views and giving their opinions about uh, about literature, about literary works, and about uh, basically how some of them are weighing English and French literature, some of them are weighing English literature against the backdrop of Greek and Roman literature, and so on and so forth. But the beauty of the essay is that it is polyphonic in nature. Polyphonic means that throughout you will not find any one dominating voice in the essay. Each of the characters is given agency, is given space to express his views, and the essay accommodates very diverse viewpoints. And there is a very it's a very democratic kind of space. The essay, if you look at this narrative, the space within the essay, it is a very democratic space where there is a free give and take of views without any bad blood, without any hard feelings, right? So characters have different opinions, but regardless of that, they freely exchange their views. And in fact, the style is reminiscent of the Aristotelian way of practical reasoning, the kind of style which Aristotle used and advocated. So, in that sense, the essay is neither very didactic, nor dogmatic, nor magisterial. It doesn't try to impose or hegemonize any particular point of view.